Have you ever wondered about the last uncontacted tribe in the world, living in isolation on North Sentinel Island? This tiny speck of land, nestled in the heart of the Bay of Bengal, is home to the Sentinelese tribe, a community that has resisted external contact for centuries. North Sentinel Island, part of the Andaman and Nicobar Island chain, is one of the most secluded places on Earth. Here, time stands still as the Sentinelese continue to live much like their ancestors did thousands of years ago. The Sentinelese tribe, often referred to as the last Stone Age tribe, is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Their fiercely guarded isolation and limited interaction with the outside world have left us with more questions than answers. From their language to their societal structure, much about this tribe remains unknown, making them an enigma in our interconnected world. Now let's delve into the fascinating and complex history of the Sentinelese tribe and their home, the North Sentinel Island. The Sentinelese tribe's history is shrouded in mystery. Yet, we have some fragmented knowledge about their past. The tribe's first recorded encounter with the outside world dates back to the late 19th century. In 1880, a British expedition led by Maurice Vidal Portman landed on the North Sentinel Island. The purpose of this expedition was to establish a colonial presence, but the Sentinelese disappeared into the island's dense forests, leaving Portman and his team to explore an abandoned village. As the years passed, the Sentinelese continued to live in isolation, their existence largely forgotten until the mid-20th century, when India gained independence from the British. The newly formed Indian government adopted a policy of non-interference towards the Sentinelese, respecting their desire for isolation. In fact, in 1956, the Indian government passed the Andaman and Nicobar Protection of Aboriginal Tribes Act, which legally prohibited any form of contact or intrusion into the tribal areas. However, this did not prevent occasional encounters, often resulting in the Sentinelese displaying a hostile response to outsiders. One such instance occurred in 1974 when a National Geographic film crew attempted to approach the island, only to be met with a hail of arrows. This incident and several others like it underscored the Sentinelese's fierce resistance to external contact. In the 1990s, the Indian government made several attempts to initiate peaceful contact, but these were met with mixed results. Some exchanges were peaceful, with the Sentinelese accepting gifts left on the shore. However, other attempts were met with the same hostility that had characterized previous encounters. Eventually, by the late 1990s, the government decided to cease all attempts at contact, reaffirming their commitment to the policy of non-interference. Over the years, the Sentinelese tribe has fiercely protected its independence and resisted any form of contact with the outside world. In recent years, North Sentinel Island has caught the world's attention due to a few significant events. One such event was the tragic death of an American missionary, John Allen Chau, in 2018. Chau's ill-fated attempt to contact the Sentinelese tribe, known for their hostile resistance to outsiders, ended in his death and sparked an international outcry. This incident highlighted the tribe's fierce determination to remain isolated from the rest of the world, a trait that has been respected by the Indian government. Following Chau's death, the government of India made the decision to keep the island off-limits to outsiders. This move was made in an effort to protect the Sentinelese tribe from external threats, including diseases to which they have no immunity. It was also meant to respect their wish for isolation and to preserve their way of life, which has remained unchanged for thousands of years. These events have only increased the tribe's determination to remain isolated and have strengthened the government's resolve to protect them. Despite the historical and recent events, many questions about the Sentinelese tribe and North Sentinel Island remain unanswered. The island, shrouded in mystery, holds secrets that only its inhabitants know. How many members are there in the tribe? What language do they speak? What constitutes their daily life? These are questions that we can only speculate about, as the island remains largely unexplored due to the tribe's hostile encounters with outsiders. Ethical dilemmas also arise when we consider making contact with the tribe. Should we interfere with their isolated existence, potentially exposing them to diseases against which they have no immunity? Or should we respect their desire for solitude, leaving them in peace but also in the dark about the technological advancements of the modern world? These questions and potential consequences of our actions form an intricate web of uncertainty. The Sentinelese tribe's resistance to outside contact has protected them for centuries, but it also limits our understanding of their culture and lifestyle. In the end, the Sentinelese tribe and North Sentinel Island remain a fascinating enigma, a testament to human diversity and resilience.